Campfire horror session. The Wendigo's hunger. The storyteller leaned forward, the glow of the flames carving hollows into his face. His voice dropped low, rough as gravel. You've all heard the stories, but I'm telling you, they don't do it justice. I know, because I saw one. It was 5 winters ago, deep in the forests near the Canadian border. I was out there with 3 friends, hunters, trappers, the kind of men who thought they knew the woods. Snow came early that year. Bitter, heavy, endless. We thought we were prepared. We weren't. By the 3rd week, supplies were low. Our traps came up empty. The game had gone silent. Even the crows didn't circle. The forest was dead quiet, like it was holding its breath. Then we started hearing it. At night, when the fire burned low, there'd be footsteps circling the cabin. Slow, heavy, not an animal's tread, no crunch of paws, no quick scatter, just deliberate steps, one after another. The first night, we told ourselves it was nothing. The second, we barred the doors. The third, something pressed its face against the frosted window. I swear to you, its eyes burned. Not bright, not glowing, but sunken with this dull yellow light, like a candle drowning in wax. My friend David lost his mind first. He kept staring into the tree line, whispering, "It's calling me. It knows my name." We tried to hold him back, but one night he just walked out, barefoot, shirtless, into the snowstorm. We never saw him again. That's when the smell came. If you've never smelled rotting meat in the dead cold, it's different. It clings. It seeps into your skin. That stench filled the cabin even though the doors were shut tight. One night, it got so strong I gagged. And when I looked down at the floorboards by the fire, there was a puddle, black, oily, seeping up from the cracks in the wood. The next night, we heard David's voice. It was him, or at least it sounded like him, standing just beyond the door, begging, pleading, "It's freezing, let me in. Please, let me in." But when we pressed our ears to the wood, we heard the hunger behind it. Breathing, wet, ragged, too deep for any human chest. We didn't open the door. Not that night. Not ever. On the 6th night, I woke to silence. The others were gone. No struggle. No blood. Just their blankets folded, neat as if they'd risen quietly to meet it. I should have run. I should have prayed. But I froze, because I heard it behind me. The scraping of bone against wood. The creak of something tall, too tall, ducking under the doorframe. And then, the hunger. It wasn't just in the room. It was in me. My stomach twisted like I hadn't eaten in weeks. My mouth filled with saliva so thick I choked. The thing leaned close. I couldn't see it, not fully, but I smelled its breath. Cold, rotten, endless. It whispered with a voice like wind dragging over frozen corpses. "You will never be full." I don't remember leaving. I don't remember how I made it back to civilization. All I know is I woke in a hospital, half dead from exposure. They told me they found me walking barefoot in the snow, mumbling prayers with my tongue split from the cold. But I remember what I saw when I looked back, just before I collapsed. In the tree line, standing still as the pines, was a shape. Antlers like splintered branches. A face stretched too thin. Its eyes, hollow, glowing faintly yellow, fixed on me. And I swear, I could still hear my friends' voices calling from its chest, begging me to come back. The storyteller's voice fell silent. The fire hissed as if smothered. A cold gust whipped across the camp, rattling the trees. And then, from somewhere beyond the firelight, deep in the woods, a long, ragged howl tore through the night. Not wolf, not man, something hungrier. The group froze. The flames bent sideways, shadows splitting into antlered shapes. And for just a heartbeat, everyone swore they saw a figure at the edge of the trees, impossibly tall, watching, waiting. Serenity Edits. Thanks for watching.